There are places in Cornwall where history and nature collide in the most unexpected ways, where the roar of steam engines has long faded and the silence is filled instead with the rustle of heather and the whisper of the wind. Tonight, we're chasing the light at John's pumping engine house near Porthtowan.
Right folks, welcome to the channel. So tonight you find me here at John's pumping engine house on the hills above Porthtowan, just as the heather is beginning to come into life. This is one of those rare little windows in the Cornish calendar when everything just seems to click. You've got some gorse, you've got the heather, you've got this iconic engine house, and hopefully we're going to get some golden hour light. We are chasing a maybe tonight. The forecast is predicting cloud, and you can see there's some high altitude cloud there behind me. But behind you in the other direction is a bank of cloud that the sun is slowly heading towards, and I'm not really sure what we're going to get once it gets there. Will we get that golden hour light we're looking for, or will that sky shut us out? There's only one way to find out. You'll have to watch the rest of this video. So for tonight's shoot, as ever, I've got the trusty Canon EOS R here, paired with my 16 to 35mm L series lens, currently shooting at 16mm, the idea being to accentuate that foreground and give a nice run into that engine house and any sky that might develop behind it later on. I've also got the NiSi circular polarizer on there. The idea of that really is to cut down on any glare and try and make those colours pop, those purples and those yellows in the gorse. And I've also got my 3-stop medium graduated neutral density filter on there, again, just to cut down on any sort of highlights in the sky, trying to balance that light in the sky and avoid any blown out highlights, because you just won't recover those. So I don't think I'm going to have to worry too much about that, in all honesty. But this is the bit they don't get to see on Instagram. They only see the photo, they don't see the setup, and they don't see the weight. I mean, the time now is just after 8 PM, sunset's at 8:57, so we are effectively into golden hour. And I don't see it being very golden at this particular moment in time. But you never know, there might well be a gap on that horizon. I can't see the horizon from here, and there may well be a gap there that some light will come through at sunset, and this sky could light up completely. We'll just have to wait and see. So you've got to have a bit of patience to be a landscape photographer. Now hopefully you can see that sky behind me. There's some interesting lines starting to appear in there, and some light that's beginning to pick up in that cloud. As you can see though, there is a big bank of cloud out there, and that sun has disappeared from view. Like I said, there could be a gap on the horizon. I just can't tell from where I am, but we'll wait and see. I've been taking a few images while I've been here anyway, just trying to find something that works. So if I've got anything of interest, I'll pop it up on the screen for you now to take a look at. Now, I don't want to get anybody overly excited, because we are still a few minutes from sunset. In fact, it's now 10 to 9 and sunset's at 8:57, but there is a little bit of pinky sky starting to just appear up there. The cloud is just starting to catch some light, so I'm wondering if we might actually get some colour in this cloud after all. Now, I've moved location slightly. I was a little bit further over to your left-hand side. I've come up on the embankment a little bit so I can shoot down along here. And I've got quite a nice composition here with some nice gorse and heather in the foreground. But if that does light, I think I've got a much better position here, a much nicer composition for for anything that might come. And also, and I don't know again how well you can see it, simply because of the resolution of the camera, but across there to your right hand side there are some streaks of light in that sky, which I'm hoping again might pick up some sunset light. So it's quite blue over to the left there, and the moon is just coming up behind you actually. That might make quite a nice shot if I'd ever prepped for it, but I didn't. So anyway, we are still focused, no pun intended, on what's happening with this sky in front of us, and hopefully we're going to get some colour in that sky. Well, we got a little bit excited there for a moment, didn't we? But no, unfortunately, the cloud has swallowed up that colour and that light, other than that little patch that you can see just there next to the engine house. That's how it goes sometimes. It's always going to be a bit of a gamble this evening. I knew there was a forecast of cloud. I didn't know how low that cloud was going to be, whether I was going to get any light, colour. It's one of those things. If you want an idea of what I was really hoping for this evening, take a look at this image that I shot here 2 years ago. Despite the cloud having taken away that light and the colour, you know, I think we've still got something out of this. There is texture in that sky, which does look really nice. And there's obviously the colour on the ground, the purple of the heather, the yellow of the gorse. It's a nice combination and a nice contrast. The deep colour in those blooms, I think that's worth shooting as much as anything else here, really. And there's the other side of the coin where I've enjoyed the experience, the walk out here, the peace and the quiet, other than the three guys that went past a minute ago on dirt bikes who probably shouldn't have been out here. But hey, you know, other than that, it's a really quiet, peaceful place, and I really enjoy the experience of being out here shooting this engine house. And I'll take whatever lighting conditions I've got. You know, we always come out with an idea. As photographers, you quite often come out with an idea of what you're looking for. It doesn't always happen, but it's about making the best out of what you've actually got. So here's the images that I've shot in between times, the ones you haven't seen yet. Oh, there we go. Revving those engines up down there. I don't know whether you can hear that. But here's those images that I haven't previously shared with you from this shoot. Not the blazing sunset I wanted, but Cornwall has still given me a little bit of magic to work with. So let me know in the comments, would you have come out tonight, taken the chance? Would you have packed it in early, or would you have waited it out to see what happened? I'm curious to know what you would have done. If you've made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you very much. Perhaps you consider giving me a like, subscribing to the channel. If not, that's absolutely fine. It's not a problem. I'll still be coming back next time, and I'll see you again very, very soon.